What? You're a dum-dum. You know that?
We have to have military capabilities to allow us to respond to the threats that China is posing. And we need to be concerned. We have aircraft manufacturing, or ship manufacturers.
You're not getting any milk today. You weren't in.
10 ships before we can build one.
Yeah, you look for it.
Serious vulnerability that cannot continue. And obviously,
It won't exist.
For that, and the president has a plan for that, and they're working on it.
Must you go to food stamps?
Yeah, when I get that thing.
And we'll post some other spots. Some of the other things that did make the cut online.
I'd rather go down there.
Huh?
I'd rather go down there
Down there?
instead of sending it in.
Yeah.
But first, let's check in with Dana Perita for what's coming up at the top of the hour.
You tired?
Thanks, everyone owes
You
each other
tired?
milk.
Tell him, Danny. Close those peepers.
President Trump's first cabinet meeting will be
Close your little peepers.
We'll be taking news live to the White House. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins tackling a new approach to bird flu and the rising price of eggs, and she will join us ahead of that cabinet meeting. And the House advancing Trump's big, beautiful bill. How the GOP is gearing up for Democrat pushback. It's Busy Wednesday, and we will see you at 9.
Okay.
Oh,
Is Toby getting the sticker?
So he's working on it.
We're always looking to make things easier.
They asked me to go with him tomorrow
Where?
to Wernersville for his class.
For who?
Wernersville for his class. Because somebody has to drive the last mile to his class.
Why?
I guess, I don't know if his friends or whatever aren't going anymore. But he can't drive. So he's borrowing Chrissy's car, but he can't drive the last mile. If someone sees him, he'll go back to jail. So I gotta drive the last mile.
With Flonase, allergies don't have to be scary. Spraying Flonase daily.
How often must he go there yet?
Every week.
Flonase.
All for.
I don't know how long.
Damian Clark. And if you have both Medicare and Medicaid, I have some really encouraging news that you'll definitely want to hear. Depending on the plans available in your area, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with the Humana Medicare.
Well, that guy that's going to help you work on your truck, or that was going to.
Most plans
Does he
include
get
Humana
inspect
Health
cars
Insurance.
too?
No.
Get
Oh.
$1,200 a year. That's $100 each month to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items like vitamins, pain relievers, first aid supplies, and more. The Healthy Options allowance is loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend carries over from each month. You can pay nothing for covered prescriptions all year long, even name brand drugs. All plans have $0 co-pays for covered preventive dental services, which include 2 free cleanings a year, as well as fillings.
It's a shame that truck is sitting there. You paid your insurance on it and stuff.
And a yearly allowance towards IRA, such as
You know what's a shame?
Even
That you're so worried about my business that it bothers you.
and coverage.
That's a shame.
You'll even have a $0 copay for routine vaccines and telehealth. Plus your
Oh yeah, I gotta delete a bunch of videos.
When are you supposed to take him to Murdersville?
I'm not taking him. I'm going with him.
Yeah, when?
Tomorrow night.
Oh, because I have an appointment Friday. That's all I'm asking.
To help pay for eligible
Tomorrow night.
groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items. So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, call the number on your screen now and speak with the licensed
I
humanitarian.
don't know if I posted all these already, but fucking uh-oh.
In a Humana Medicare Advantage eligible special needs plan. So call now. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
I'm Tony Steen, digital strategist at AmericanEagle.com. After Kansas City Steaks experienced declining traffic and conversion rates, they came to us primed for online growth. We solve digital challenges like this all the time. By leveraging an omni-channel digital marketing strategy, KansasCitySteaks.com attracted new customers and significantly increased ROI. For complete website and digital marketing solutions, go to AmericanEagle.com. Mopping is hard work. When I tried the Swiffer Power Mop, it has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, its 360-degree swivel head things up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye, bucket. The Swiffer Power Mop.
I can see why you're expanding.
It's nuts online, too.
What's the secret?
We know humans like new toys.
So always staying one step ahead.
And with AI, we can look at so much more than sales data. Buyer behaviors, social engagement. See that? Predictive analytics.
Wow, that was a
How long
lot
have you
of,
been doing this?
As long as we've been with BDO.
a lot of videos.
People who know,
Holy
know
shit.
BDO.
I had the
Jesus,
worst
there
dream
was a-
last night. You were in the
This
car
is gonna
crash
make my
and the kids and I
phone
were
so
on
much
our own.
faster.
That's awful.
My brother was saying he got life insurance from Ethos, and he got $2 million in coverage all online. Life insurance made easy. Check your price today at ethos.com.
When you can't watch, listen. Get the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM.
Holy shit,
America
it's
is
still
listening.
going. Where did I find this many videos?
Others?
Not so much.
Are you surprised by her shoving
On
narcotics inside her
TikTok.
cavity?
Cops. New episode Friday on Fox Nation.
What else is in you?
Oh boy, I'm deleting 230 items to the trash
Years
can.
in the making. Brand new documentary debuting nationwide this Friday. Brothers After War. It brings together Iraq War veterans decades after serving and documents their battles after combat. One of the hardest parts of being a warrior is coming home.
Turning it off.
We are here. We are
That's what Tommy Lee Jones says in
Hollywood legend
Hunted.
and executive producer of the film Gary Sinise joins
Teach
us
you how to
in
kill, but
January
nobody
21.
teaches you how to turn it off.
Of course, you're one of those famous movies like War, the Future War, with history. But this documentary...
Well, Kristi Noem just announced she found the people who leaked the ice raids.
20 years later.
Yes, you know, years ago we made a movie, Jake Roberts, a buddy of mine, and he...
Every Democrat in the House just voted against no tax on tips and overtime.
And we were talking just a little while ago, maybe 4 years
They
ago.
voted for it.
They against it. I thought the Democrats were the party of the working party.
First movie that are serving in Iraq.
Oh,
they're out in the
interesting.
desert. Jason Debs with these folks, and we started to discuss what.
And here's my girl that gives us the daily updates of what happened today. Secretary Pete Hegseth is on his way to Guantanamo Bay. Putin says Russia is ready to supply the United States with 2 million tons of aluminum. Kristi Noem announced the ice raid leakers are fired. FBI personnel busted over destroying server evidence. White House tours start again, and Trump says the 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico are still going forward. That's super.
You know, you have people that are.
I'll post that on Facebook.
suicidal thoughts, all these difficult things.
And you know what? The first time I saw her, I really did not think that she was a Trump supporter. Look at her.
Premiere last night, a post-show
Who is it?
discussion. And there were a lot
Some
of
girl on the internet that
really opened up after
reads as much news as I do. Probably more, actually.
We don't want them containing all the stuff that they may be dealing with post-service, and we want them to share their stories. We're going to be doing workshops with the film.
Danny, start a TikTok. I get $8.
You have $8.
If you start a TikTok, I'll get $8.
It's a very positive look at military service. It's hard to transition out of the service. Sure, it's hard to go to war.
I gotta take a shower before we
and come
leave.
home from war.
Or do I?
We have a reclamation out there with a lot of people that support these folks. We do that at the Gary.
If Democrats are the party of the working people, why did every single Democrat in the House vote against no tips, no tax for tips and overtime? That's big for the working man and woman. Like,
to learn more about that.
I thought the Republicans were the richies that wanted to steal from the poor, but seems like the Democrats do.
Yeah, you can
Pass the House though, because there's more Republicans than Democrats. Thank God.
On X, there's a link there that contains all the theaters. You can print your zip code and find the theater.
All right, great. BrothersAfterWar.com for more information. Another great project, Gary. Thanks so much.
Jerry put in $150,000
now my
into
stomach's
this
starting to hurt a
foundation to
little.
make this movie. So thank you for
Oh,
all
boy.
that you do.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I can't wait to see it. Thank you.
Well, that wraps up 3 hours.
Let's do it again tomorrow. Great interview with Marco Rubio.
Did they really?
I think we're going to go radio. Bye-bye. See you next. Guys, great show. Good morning. The House got it done late last night.
Russia-Ukraine peace deal.
Agenda step number 1 is done. Last evening, House Republicans passing a key budget resolution. It is the blueprint for what the president.
Zelensky cave nanny.
There's a hammer out on the pesky details.
U.S. and Ukraine agree to terms on natural resources and reconstruction.
Chairwoman, and we will get into it momentarily. First, however, here we go. Gang's all here. 37 days since the inauguration, President Trump convening his first cabinet meeting. Elon Musk will be there. He is on the invite list, and that kicks off about 2 hours from now. Morning, everybody. It's Wednesday in New York. Probably where you are too. Unbelievable.
Assistant President.
Morning, I'm Dana Farina, and this is America's News.
Oh, who told you that? Ari.
What's happening?
Ari.
No, he did not.
Bullshit.
I'm just saying, he's an assistant president.
No, he's not. He is the leader of the Department of Government Efficiency and one of Trump's most trusted advisors.
And the meeting comes as Doge continues.
You know, you didn't complain when Joe Biden was the president.
Trump addressed the blowback yesterday, saying he takes responsibility.
You know the old statement, the buck stops here, right? The famous statement. Well, I can say the same thing, the buck stops here. No, we have to find out if people are getting paid and they're not working.
Peter Doocy is reporting live from the White House this morning. Hi, Peter.
Janie, good morning. As the Trump team assembles for the first time since he got back to the West Wing, the president is looking at this crew, and he thinks they give him a certain advantage over the cabinet he had when he got here in 2017.
He thinks?
I think this is deeper. I think it's better because it's deeper. I had some people that I didn't really like too much in my cabinet, but I didn't know Washington that way. I was a New York person. I knew New York intimately, but I had to rely on people. I had great people.
Everybody coming here today inherited agencies President Trump suspects are bloated with waste, fraud, and abuse. So he's got Elon Musk in the room to update these guys and girls on the cuts.
Elon, considering he is working alongside the president and our cabinet secretaries, this entire administration will be in attendance tomorrow just to talk about some of his efforts and how all of the cabinet secretaries are identifying fraud and abuse at their respective agencies.
There we go.
21 federal workers who don't
Why are you
agree
sitting
with
on
the
this
Joe
side, huh?
admission
Why are you
who
sitting on
were at
this
the
side?
agency before Elon Musk arrived
Camera
have
shy?
now resigned, and the deadline remains unclear for additional resignations for federal workers who don't respond to the email asking for 5 bullet points from last week.
It's somewhat voluntary, but it's also if you don't answer, I guess you get fired. What it really is what it is do people exist? We have this massive government with millions of people, and nobody knows who's working for the government, who's not.
Well, nobody knew who the administrator of Doge was until now. It is a longtime government employee who predated Elon Musk's arrival. Her name is Amy Gleason, and CBS News was able to get her on the phone. They said when she picked up, she didn't have a comment, but she was in Mexico. Dana?
All right, Peter Ducey, thanks for that update.
So James Freeman, Wall Street Journal editorial page assistant editor, Noah Rothman, National Review senior editor. They are real people.
They're here.
They are real.
We are, yes.
Yes, you are real.
Thank you.
I want to point something out. That there is so much action in Congress now that we need to pay attention to just how slim the margins are. A Democratic congresswoman from California gave birth a month ago, and she brought her infant to the floor of the House last night to vote. A Republican from California was in the hospital with an infection. He came with a walker in order to vote last night. That's how slim the margins are. Here we go. Call for number one. Today, the federal government exceeded $100 million in annual rent savings through cancellations.
Oh, you think you're getting fed now?